Jay, I've always heard that called something. I've always heard that referred to as. Let me make sure YouTube is actually still getting sound. Cool. I've heard that referred to as sleep. What I call sleep inertia. So the more you sleep, the more your body wants to sleep. Basically, there is a specific part of the day that, or of sleep, that your body's happy. How's it going, everybody? Jay, Ranter, Maffey. Didn't see Ollie. Okay. How's it going, everybody? So, I meant to watch State of Play with some friends today. I screwed up. I passed out. But that means you guys get to see it. Unfortunately, that means I do miss out on the initial holy shit moment of seeing a game announce. Jay, don't remind me. It makes me feel terrible. Maffey, as soon as... when you have, like... Let me see. When you have 2 minutes, let me know, and we'll switch over. We'll watch Digimons, because I know you're interested in seeing that, too. Yeah, we're going to do some reacts. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games up on deck. So, call it 20 minutes. If y'all don't care about reaction content, come on back in 20 minutes, or just mute my dumb ass. Okay, cool. So we'll start with Digimon for Maffey's sake. Also, we'll watch that, and then I have a quick announcement for everybody. But yeah, this first. That'll do. Let's go.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent.
That's a hell of a tone shift.
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form. Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for?
I remember you guys.
Who or what is that? You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years
Good
now,
point,
but
thank
this
you.
is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state, the human world will most certainly be affected.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world?
Stop it! That egg is very important!
The World Tree has been attacked. It is just as the Great One, Pluton, said.
It can't protect anyone.
We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack!
Please, everyone, lend me your strength
Everything's riding on
to
you.
move forward into the
We
future!
must fulfill our mission. Agent,
Give me an exact date, please. October. Hell yeah. Math, we know what we're doing. Holy shit. Black Agumon and Black Gabumon. Hold on. I saw that. Black Agumon and Black Gabumon as pre-orders? And the uniform of the first game. Holy shit. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The season pass also looks good. The only thing I'm upset about that is I don't like getting additional Digimon. Oh yeah, no doubt. That's true. We'll be in the trailer too. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of additional Digimon. Although it says 5 additional Digimon times 3. So I guess every single DLC pack is going to come with 5 additional Digimon. I'm not a huge fan of that just because I feel like usually they just dump them into your party. And that kind of sucks. But it is what it is, you know. Also, Hunt, look here, the little Patamon costume. Ultimate Edition bonus, early unlock, special Agumon and Gabumon, pass. I'm never a fan of getting free mons. Yeah, no, that looks holy shit. Looks like they're following the anime's example of trying to be a lot more serious, a lot more like actual problems. Riding a mount, they're actually doing something I've only ever seen Monster Rancher do before, which is you can mount bipedal Digimon by just riding their shoulder. I've only ever seen Monster Rancher do that before with golems. So I agree, Jay. You know, I mean, of course, I grew up in the 90s, the 2000s. Yeah, of course, I want all the content just in the game. But I also don't mind DLC because it's kind of a nuanced take on it. I can accept that there are moments where you're like, hey, we can add more. We don't have time to put as much as we want into it, or we want to, you know, support the game more. Yeah, they're making more money, but they're making more content. And I'm okay with that. That's why the episodes, I don't have a problem with. Absolutely, I will happily pay more money for more story content. My only problem is, and I understand why they do it, with monster catchers like Digimon, when you just dump Digimon into the player's inventory, you either have to balance them to be so weak as to be useless early game, or useless whole game, basically, or they just become overpowered, and you don't feel like you've earned those Digimon, if that makes sense. That's a personal thing. Like I said, I can make an argument for either, but I do understand DLC these days. Oh, wait, as opposed to pre-ordering. Yeah. Yeah, I will agree on that. Pre-order bonuses, I miss the days of the mid 2000s really where pre-order bonuses were cool statues or maps or I miss swag is what I'm trying to say. I miss swag. And we don't get that anymore, you know? Shrinkflation is a thing. Now, I did say I wanted to do a quick announcement after the Digimon, because I wanted to make sure Math could see the Digimon trailer, too. Yeah, and I've never used them, because it just feels weird, you know? But they also just don't feel like they belong, the chibi versions. But real quick, the announcement. It has recently been brought to my attention that June is, in fact, Men's Mental Health Month, and I am a major proponent of mental health for everybody. But I know men do struggle, I'm speaking from experience here, men do struggle with the feeling that they can get help. They feel like seeking help is just not okay. And I want to, anybody listening who ever feels that way, let me tell you right now, if you have any respect for me, then take my word to the bank. There's nothing wrong with seeking help. In fact, I believe everybody should, whether or not you need it. I think therapy it's like doing maintenance on your car. It's like keeping your tools in good check. It's preventive maintenance. You know, you don't just go to a mechanic when your car breaks. You go to a mechanic to keep it from breaking. Hey, kitty. And I think the same way of mental health. So, because, you know, yeah, agreed, Jade. You are allowed to cry, and there's like I said, there's so much that can be talked about this, and I don't want to make it the full segment, but yeah, just also Hun double post. But yeah, just if you feel like you need help, even if you don't feel like you need help, don't be afraid to seek it. If you do need it, you need it. It's not weak to admit that. I'd argue it's a strength. Oh yeah, Kitty, you must have missed it. No, it's just been brought to my attention that it's Men's Mental Health Month, and I needed to say something on it, you know? So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on the topic. We'll move on. Like I said, it's a topic near and dear to my heart. So, and I was not aware that we actually had a Men's Mental Health Month. So, yeah. Lads, go talk to somebody. I don't care if you need it or not. Yes, Aries. You're already begging. Alright. We'll continue. Neo 3. I love Neo. I've loved Neo since the first game. I adore Neo 2 because I am a absolute sucker for customization. Let's see what we got. I'm hoping for more badass yokai. If there's a butthole demon, I will laugh my ass off because that is my second favorite yokai. Yeah, me too, Kitty. It's right here. We got it on the docket. It's coming up last.
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams.
We're still hunting Amarita, huh?
Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
Such an ominous atmosphere. And
Oh,
one
they're bringing
thick
deflex
with the
in?
presence of Aratama.
You heavy bomber?
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
What? Oh, so we're just gonna outdo Assassin's Creed Shadows at their own game. Ooh,
to
was that
have
Greaves?
entered
I think that was a new weapon.
depths of hell.
Good teaser. Oh, we got more. We got 20 seconds.
Who might you be, warrior?
Tokugawa
Oh!
Takechiyo.
Okay, so it does look like we are losing custom characters, which not a fan of, but I do understand it's harder to tell stories that you want to tell in setting. What's up, Maffey? You must have deleted what you said. But yeah, it looks good. It looks like Neo. I don't know what else to say. Looks fun, looks hard. Demon design's on point as always. I didn't see anything really worth talking about, though. Like, specifically, that I can shout out. I did think I saw more Greaves. Like I said, a new weapon type, but it was a bit too quick for me, and I'm not willing to waste you guys' time going frame by frame when I don't have much to add. Alright. Final Fantasy Tactics is a game I've been oh yeah, it looks great, Kitty. Tactics is a game I've been meaning to play through. I keep starting it, getting to the first point where you can grind. Oh. I'm not going to bring it up, hun. But, yeah. Yeah, I understand. But yeah. So, it's a game I keep meaning to play. I have it on my phone. I have it on, I believe I have it on a PlayStation of some kind. And I keep starting to. I mean, hell, we know Tactics from when we tried Monday Night Money Fights from Final Fantasy Tactics Battlegrounds. Great fun. Finally, the re-release is confirmed. We're getting a release date, but here's what makes me happy about this, right? We heard about Final Fantasy Tactics Remake a few years ago. I remember how many years ago, but we heard it through the Nvidia link. And you know what else we heard about on the Nvidia link? A Final Fantasy IX remake. I wish I had a model so you could see me tapping my head, but that puts a lot of credence into that. Plus the anniversary thing they've been doing on the website. They've been putting a lot of new art on a Final Fantasy IX website for their, I think it's 25th anniversary. I'm just saying, keep your eyes peeled, folks. We might get that announcement here sooner than later, and I will be very happy. Especially if what I've heard is true, where they're not doing a Final Fantasy IX, like a Final Fantasy VII style full remake, where they're, really expanding everything. They're just redoing it, remastering it. Well, not remastering, but like that step in between remaster and remake. You know what I'm trying to say? So, here's hoping. Here's hoping. Anyway, let's see what we got. Yay!
Oh, Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
Seems pretty standard.
If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the Father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty. Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough.
Also, will that voice work?
It ends now. Do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
Classic version unites the graphics and gameplay of the original with the renowned War of the Lions. Yeah, it looks like. Same thing here. And then the enhanced version will feature a new interface, extensive additions and adjustments to the story, forward-slash dialogue, and more. Both versions are included. Alright. September 30th. October is gonna kick ass, man. Yeah, I might actually finally get to play through it. I'll be getting it. Money providing, of course. Yeah, so much like that, it looks like, yeah, they're gonna recreate the same game with a new engine, and yeah, I'm here for it. Now, anyone who knows me might be surprised at this one. Hardcore gaming season, guys. Sorry. The Silent Hill F. I do not have a history with Silent Hill. I respect it as I respect Silent Hill as a survival horror, but I am, in scientific terms, a bitch. I don't do well with, it's not horror that bothers me, it's jump scares. I can do great with horror. I love horror. I hate jump scares. So, Silent Hill F, from what I've heard, is actually really good. And any weebs in the crowd would know the name Higurashi when they cry. Kitty, then you probably will hate this. Higurashi... I mean, Jay, technically, right now, you are a hardcore gamer. You are embracing parts of the fandom that have nothing to do with the actual game. Yeah, no, I start like a bunny. All right, it's bad. I fully admit it. It's not good. So if y'all somehow convince me to play a jump scare based game, I'm gonna put a heart monitor on screen. I will buy a heart monitor just for that. And you will see my heart actually explode live on camera. Anyway. I played... Oh, no, I didn't play Remake, but that's not because it's jump scares. I just don't like classic Resident Evil. I don't like the tank controls. I don't like all that. I played Remake 2, though. And 3. And I even, unfortunately, played Remake 4. Very unfortunately. Anyway. Higurashi is... one hell of a fucked up anime series. I've never actually seen it, but I had a friend when it was coming out that was obsessed with it, so I've seen a lot of it. They got the writer of Higurashi onto the new Silent Hill. So let's see, because I'm interested. Like I said, I like good horror. Also, here's the thing, Jay. Hot take, and this might get me yelled at, and I don't give a damn. Resident Evil is not horror. It is not survival horror. It has never been horror. And it will never be horror. And with that hot take, we continue.
Sakuko,
oh, we don't have subtitles? Oh, there we go.
今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし。いや、ひらこ。
I'll make my explanation after this, Kitty. Ooh. Okay. Oh, clothing damage? Is your health gonna be your clothes? Jesus! What the hell did this chick do to deserve Silent Hill? Jump.
んなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。
Where's the jump scare? There they are.
一人は嫌だよ。寂しい。
Yeah, this is Higurashi as shit, alright.
ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。
That's alright, Jay. You don't have to. Yeah, it's not Sakuko. Okay. Interesting. The halo is interesting. Okay. So, September 25th, once again. End of September, early October. Thanks for sticking with me on that, guys. I understand that's not everyone's cup of tea. But I will say, it does seem... Yeah. Well, to be fair, Silent Hill G could mean Silent Hill Gaiden, which would be Silent Hill, like, aside. Silent Hill F. And lowercase f at that. There's stylization there. There is a take here that Kitty, Ranter, you guys might recognize. I actually will agree with. This does not feel like a Silent Hill. Oh, let me put that. It feels like a Silent Hill game, but I think it should have been its own IP. It's the same take I had with Doom the Dark Ages. It feels like Silent Hill's being attached to it for name recognition. And I don't care for that. I think that it would have been stronger as its own IP. But it looks good. Now, again, Kitty, yeah, not for everyone. Absolutely not. Horrific. But it definitely looks... Yeah. Oh, I felt it too, Kitty. I felt it too. And I love it. That's what I mean. I love horror. I won't even say that. I won't say it's trying too hard. It's very Japan. Japanese horror is very much super environmental like that. And also keep in mind, Jade, that is a trailer. They are trying to show everything at once. Very likely, those god-awful moments are going to be spaced out a lot. Because it's this... Advertising horror is a really tough balancing act where you want to show the viewer things are going to get horrific, things are going to get awful, but you don't want to show everything, because if you show too much, then Jay, like you're saying, it feels like you're trying too hard. But if you don't show enough, then it feels like it's toothless. So it is a really tough balancing act to advertise horror, you know. So I'm a little more forgiving when it comes to a trailer. It definitely looks good, though. And Higarashi's writing was a mindfuck and a half. So, we'll see. I don't worry, Kitty. I doubt I'll do that one on stream. We're going to do one more, and then I will talk about my Resident Evil take. Then we'll do Bloodstained, and then we'll get to gameplay. So, this one's short. This one I just happened to spot. I didn't see it announced, but figure throw it on there. Why not? It's a minute long. Silly Polybeast. Poly. Don't. Ooh. Okay, this is not what I was expecting. Environmental puzzles? Yo, I'm here for it. That's going on the wish list. No manly badass hero right now. No, thank you. Yeah, that definitely looked good. I don't have anything special to add to it, unfortunately. And Math, I'm agreeing with you. Again, because I know Higurashi, the writer loves that shit. But like I said, I feel like it would have been better to last touch on it. I feel like that Silent Hill F would be better as its own IP. I like Silly Polly there. Silly Polly, that I'm interested in that more than Silent Hill because it's its own IP. It's allowed to do whatever it wants. But it has the same vibe to me. This just unnatural, supernatural freak show, basically. Definitely looks good. Is not at all what I expected when I saw it. So, before we get into Bloodstained, then you definitely want to avoid it. Higurashi's author loves that. That was pretty much, not to spoil Higurashi, not that I can, because again, I never fully saw it, but I do know this about it. Higurashi was essentially that on loop. Like, it was jacked up. So, my take on Resident Evil not being survival horror. Hear me out. And I'm going to Google this, because I'm pretty sure if you look at the original disc, if you look at the original box art, okay, I could have sworn that Resident Evil was advertised as like horror action. But the original Resident Evil, and this is my take, Resident Evil is effectively a horror B movie. So it's air quotes horror, but it's not meant to be scary. It's the horror is meant to be a background to cheesy one-liners, to action hero nonsense. It's an action movie. That's what Resident Evil is. That's what Resident Evil, in my opinion, has always been. The reason that people think that it's a horror movie, or that it's a horror game, right, is because when it came out, all we really had, in the mainstream anyway, of course, obviously there was Clock Tower, there was tons of good horror, but all the mainstream had was Silent Hill. And it released right around the same time. So everyone kind of conflated the two. I will argue, yeah, Resident Evil is cheese. It's not meant to be taken seriously. Agreed, Ollie. And people always say that it's because it's like, oh, well, it's because when it came out. Also, welcome, Ollie. Glad to see you. People always say that, oh, well, because when it came out, the voice acting was so terrible. But no, that's not true. 96, it wasn't that long before we got Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, Alone in the Dark, Clock Tower, Phantasmagoria. There was plenty of good horror. I argue that the cheesy Jill sandwich, that Master of Unlocking, that was intentional. But because we didn't have anything like it at the time, people got scared. And when they got scared, they assumed they were supposed to be scared. And that kind of led the whole direction of the series. Which is why, and this is my biggest hot take on Resident Evil, and this is definitely going to get people yelling at me. I argue the best Resident Evil game is Resident Evil 6. Because it is stupid. Because it is fun to play. It feels great to play. Not as good as the newer games, I'll say that. Oh, no. Well, it's here's the thing, Ranter. If you look at, like, Evil Dead, right? Let's look at Army of Darkness. You can look at some of the creatures that are chasing you, that are after you in those movies, and you can be horrified. But you can also never say these are meant to be seriously horror, I don't doubt that they can be scary. That's not what I'm saying. I will not make a judgment on if they're scary or not. But yeah, I would argue that, because again, even Resi 6, Ustanok, Ustanok was fucking terrifying. You know, that was the most fear I've had in a Resident Evil game. Whole franchise to this day, including the baby in 7. Side note, Resident Evil 8 should have been a Van Helsing game. It would have been a great Van Helsing game. It's a god-awful Resi game. Sorry. So, Resi 6, people say it's so bad because it's a stupid, cheesy action movie, and I'm like, did you play Resi 3? Stars, I'll show you stars. Hello? It can't just be me. So that's my argument, is that Resident Evil is not meant to be taken seriously. Or at least wasn't. Ollie likes them trapezoidal men. But yeah. I don't ask anybody to agree with me. Let me be clear on that. I do not ask anyone to agree with me. This is just my take on it from my experience with the franchise as somewhat of an outsider. You know, I played Resi 2 when it came out. It scared the living shit out of me as a kid. For months, I was afraid of zombies. And I say kid, but when did Resi 2 come out? How old was I? No, actual Resi 2. 1998. I would have been 7 years old. Okay, yeah. So that I was too old to believe in zombies, but old enough to be shook by a game. For a few months, I knew it was stupid, but I was convinced if I opened the door to my house, a zombie was going to come out and try and kill me. I was 100% too old for that. I fully acknowledge that. Agreed. I never understood the appeal of Lady D. I am just Resident Evil hot takes today. I've never understood the appeal of Lady D. Not a once. I don't get it. She's not. Nah. And this, by the way, is why my friends used to call me the King of Hate, because it's just like, man, you hate everything. No, I don't hate everything. I have opinions. I could go on and on about 7 and 8, man. I can't stand those games. I can acknowledge they play very well. Village is still really fun to play. But I don't like them. Wow, that my model did not like that. Did not like me whispering. I don't like them. Same with 4 Remake. 4 Remake, I will argue to the death against. I can't stand that game. Anyway, it's enough Resident Evil. Stalling enough. This is the main event. This is why we're here. This is why we're doing Bloodstained today. Ollie alerted me of this. And like I said, I passed out. I missed it. I wish I could have had the heart stop of seeing it announced. But, I'm so excited for this, man. I've been yelling at Iga to do this for ages. Not that he cares or knows who I am, but Bloodstained, the Scarlet Engagement. Let's go. Around the 16th century.
The castle has been sighted again. The Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped.
We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates,
multiplayer?
And exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand.
This mission will test the limits of your courage.
You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason.
Dragon Knight!
Born of pure darkness.
We got a new evil waifu. 2 new evil waifus.
Thousand Blossom!
I think y'all know my one question already. Where's my girl? We have eating animation. With customization.
With me! Cross!
Dual text!
Tonight, we start our mission!
Till death destroys our castle walls. The Scarlet Engagement. See her. Let me see her.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
Okay, man ain't no Dracula flow, but I have thoughts. I will discuss those as I open up Bloodstained. My first thought, where's my girl? Say what you want about me. I want my girl back. Where is Miriam? Every time Miriam's not on the stage, on the screen, everyone should be asking, where's Miriam? But it does concern me that she's not there. I was 100% expecting for her to kind of show up last second, and I remembered this time. Will you stop that? There we go. Perfect. It looks amazing. The new characters look interesting. The character customization, if they actually stick to it this time. Oh, thank you, Jay. I'm keeping it muted on purpose for now, just so I can kind of put my thoughts out there. If they actually stick to it this time, the character customization looks great. Dual techs look amazing. Looks like we have super moves in addition to our techniques. Gameplay looks fun. Looks great. I mean, of course it does. It's Kav'Voth. See, I saw the same shards with, well, not necessarily shards, but the same abilities we had. You know, directional tech, you know, bullet souls. The story interests me. The fact that it looks like they're doing cutscenes, like full-on cutscenes, is interesting. But it comes back, where's my girl? And for anyone who knows Castlevania, I truly want them to do. I want Ego with Bloodstained to retackle the War of 1999. And for anybody who doesn't know, quick Castlevania lore, the War of 1999 is the culmination of Castlevania, where it is the conflict where Dracula officially is destroyed forever. And essentially, it was a massive world war, all of the armies of the planet versus Dracula in open conflict. It was the coolest thing about Castlevania, and Konami sacked it before Iga could get to it. So I would love for him to do something with that. But just a good old-fashioned churches attacking. And there's some stuff in the story of Bloodstained we will get to, where that makes it also a little more interesting, what we know about the church in this setting. And knowing how Iga... Well, that's Castlevania, to be fair. We'll see. Yeah, absolutely. So, that lasted a little longer than I intended. Welcome back, anyone. I'll make sure in the VOD to mark where it is. Yeah, what is a man? A miserable pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you? I'm definitely very excited for it. I cannot wait. I think it said 2026, and that kind of makes me a little upset, but you know what? Holy shit, I just realized that's in 6 months. Time flies, y'all. Time flies. So, when I left you guys last time, I did a little bit of grinding. I did finish up... Where are you? I did level up our Dragon Claw, our Dragon Rage quite a bit. I leveled up Bunny Work as well. So, now... Oh, wrong button. Not only do we have our kick, we have a knife. I could have sworn we had more moves, but I don't know how to do it. I've never really been familiar with Lily. So... like I said, I did try to do a little bit of grinding, but I didn't really get too much, and I made sure I leveled up a few times. So, yeah, absolutely. Let it cook. Iga, take your time, brother. Take your time. I have nothing but faith in Iga. Oh, I did also level up our Bloodbringer. You might notice I'm actually wielding Bloodbringer. It's actually not good, unfortunately, so we will stick with our stick. But when we summon Bloodbringer, look how pretty it is now. So, back to the desert we will. Look, okay, I have gone on record to people who know me. Speaking of, actually, I think I said it here. Yeah, I said it the other day. I'm very against the idea of a big studio. Also, we're just damage boosting. We are stopping to hit him because I want his soul. But to indie studios who've made it big, yeah, he does damage now. Of indie studios who've made it big, still relying on Kickstarter, I understand why they do it. But I don't like it. Because it feels like if you have the money, you shouldn't be asking for it. That being said, I almost wish this game had Kickstarter so I could donate to it. Sound doing okay, by the way? It looks like it is. I just had to check. Also, we will swing by Todd soon enough and change up our look. Hey, got the dodge. So we will not start with Draconic Rage. We will start with our spear, just because it does a lot. We'll keep Draconic Rage. Why not? Start with it. Oh, right. Oh, it's not max. So how was I getting... So, I thought that I upgraded the Bloodbringer to the point that it was giving me 2 swords, but it does not appear to be doing that. Oh, I want that expert. I want my ace. Nope, not enough magic. Let's switch back to our spear. Hey, we're at the slow phase. Damn it! Oh, there goes our perfect. And cursed. But we actually do have healing items for curse, I believe. We do not. As you see, I also got quite a bit of new food too, so. Yeah, we discovered that last time. I don't know why he bleeds white. I did not set him to do that. Nice try. Let him push us and we'll just take the damage. Yes! Much better.
This power you have is even greater than I imagined. I must get back the book.
That will never happen.
I have to make it happen. I have waited too long for this chance. Our last chance.
Okay, Ollie, if that's the case, dude has some stamina that I could only dream of. Holy shit. I would like to formally apologize for that joke. Yes, berry spaghetti. You saw that. An improvised dessert pasta dish made with strawberries and cream. It works! Let's check that bottom floor again just for the sake of the map. Hey! A chest was added. Yeah, I don't like those things. So killing him took out this barrier, so we have a new path. Does this get us what I think it is? Oh. Well, we have the ability to sync now. Miriam, what is wrong with your face, darling? So, that boss gave us the ability to sync. It does, man. Someone needs to sample Bloodbringer. Yeah, me too. Sounds delicious. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. I tried to get to the mic in time. I am so sorry. That snuck up on me. Hey, Outcast. You don't like strawberries, Jay? I didn't know that, man. I don't know if I can trust you anymore. I don't really care about the treasure. I know, heresy, but... Hey, ammo cap up. That's all Greek to me, Ollie. I hate slow. You know, the worst part about getting slowed isn't even being slowed. The worst part about being slowed is... Well, yeah, but Grape is just superior in general. The worst part about being slowed isn't even being slowed. It's when you never know when it's going to fall off. So, we now have the ability. So, Jay, remember you said, like, oh, yeah, we're going to get the ability to open chests underwater? Kinda right. Just not how you expected. And now we can actually get through these spaces because the reflector ray also works underwater. Strider belt? It's gonna turn us into Hiryu? Hiryu, by the way. H. Strange belt that compels the wearer to run, increases movement speed, and skyrockets defense. We will take that, especially because we're underwater. And in case you guys are wondering, Aqua Stream does not work when you have magical weight on it. But it does make dodging these significantly easier. Look at my shots. My shots are amazing. Alright. Looks like the best way is going to be to go back. Yoink! How did I miss that? Also, for some reason, this weapon... I don't know why her head is perfectly fine. The Ayamur specifically says it's effective underwater, and I don't know if that means everything else is less effective, or it just does more damage. But it is what it is. Also, I like that that we basically just have Ironcaths, or however you say their name, those ancient-ass fossil fish, as an enemy. Go ahead and take our healing. There we go. Look, now you guys got me thinking. Now I want to see a metal band with Tomoko, the metal demon, and Bloodstained, and Bloodbringer as the main singer. Soul, please. This just doesn't feel right. Oh, another soul I took the time to grind up for absolutely no reason. Ah, hell, really? Hey, we did it! We got better ammo. Probably help if I did that when I'm not being attacked. Where's my throw spear? Oh, I can favorite. I'm not very bright sometimes, my friends. There we go. Look, honestly, Ollie, that is a brilliant idea. A game kind of exists like that, Death and Taxes. I might actually do a stream of that. Just one, not even bothering finishing the whole game. But yeah, it's essentially Afterlife Papers, Please. Not exactly, but close enough. Weighted ring. There. Oh, increases your experience intake. Ooh. Well, if I ever need to grind. Thought I dodged that. There we go. Much as I hate to re-kill my brethren. I'll have to swing back by here and do that off screen. Don't worry, hon. I've been thinking about it. Thank you for the reminder, though, baby. Oh, I haven't gotten that, so... Summon water leaper. Ugh. You're just gonna have the whole family reunion at this point. Also, with Death and Taxes, I feel like I almost feel a little special about it because I actually knew Death and Taxes before the Stupendium song. I made a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Let's see. Yeah, the best thing we can really do is go back in through the main entrance. Where do we want to be? We want to be over here. So yeah, the best thing we can do is go into the main entrance. Try it. Oh, Grandpa the kind of dragon that just says, that's a knight that really sticks to my ribs. Also, on the topic of Stupendium's Death and Taxes, the idea of the afterlife being a bureaucracy, not like the grand bureaucracy, but just this, just being, I don't know, I actually wrote something about that once, where essentially it was just like, death is, we've mastered death, and it's just become this line item, essentially. You got anything to add, Dominique?
Even though I've learned to jump in midair, there are still places in the castle I can't reach. Even Zangetsu must be scratching his head.
What? But I heard Zangetsu had developed the ability to fly.
What?
I love the flat what.
Here, he sent a message arrow. In the searing hot caves, seek the strange demon.
Strange demon? That's it?
He says he saw the demon falling up.
I'm not sure I understand, but it sounds like finding that demon is my best lead.
I agree. What are you looking to buy?
Yeah, so we gotta learn to fly.
Thank you.
He is, but I kind of love him. He's just kind of a dumb, edgy boy.
I don't...
Up we go. Up we... Ow! Okay, that was... Alright. Oh! There's an actual better entrance. I'm rocking the speed belt, the Strider belt. Oh. Yeah, that's speed, not Strider. Good point. Strider improves sliding ability. Oh, Jay, how did your classes go, man? Hey, Batboy. You see, we're finally getting Bloodstained 2. Open up. Doesn't everybody love invulnerable enemies? Come on. Oh, okay, I forgot things trying to petrify. A swordfish. I'm sorry? A giant wooden sword named after a fish. We'll keep our club. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I hope. Yeah, do the email. Wait, back to the sorcery lab?
Wait, what? That's Dominique. And Alfred?
This was your proposal, Exorcist? Explain yourself.
How did Dominique get here?
I should have been there. But you broke your word as well when you laid that trap for me.
I wasn't about to allow the book to fall into your hands.
Why would I want it?
Revenge, perhaps? For your parents.
Someone has been putting ideas in your head.
Miriam.
Huh? No, wait! I would have preferred you not see that.
So the trap Alfred laid was for you?
Yes, and that's why I sent Zangetsu to deal with it. He has the power to stop Alfred from teleporting. I thought he might be able to contain Alfred, while we dealt with our bigger problems here.
It makes sense. But what was all that about your parents? Revenge?
I don't want you to get the wrong idea, so I suppose I had better tell you. My parents were exorcists, like me, but during the demon outpouring 10 years ago, they were killed in battle. So I have my reasons for hating demons, and that accursed book.
I'm so sorry. You must hate us all for it.
I let go of the hatred years ago. All that matters now is that I gain control of the Liber Logaeth and prevent it from ever being used for evil again.
All right. I'll help you.
Thank you. I'll do all I can for you in return.
You could give me a discount. I mean, we met not Alucard. He's the librarian. Ow. Hey, that's what we like to hear, Jay. I don't know why you can sit in the chairs. I don't. Yeah, you got it. And correct me if I'm wrong, you're basically working for extra funds, right? Let's see. Jeebel's efforts have supplied us with a large quantity of shard. Jeebel's efforts have supplied us with a large quantity of shards. Now that the children are being well trained, we've begun the shard binding experiments to great success. One girl in particular, Miriam, seems to have boundless potential, both in terms of how many shards she can wield and to what magnitude. If my calculations are correct, then we have finally amassed enough crystal to perform the great demon summoning. It has been a long and arduous path, but we will soon reach the end of it. My old friend continues to oppose the ritual. However, to gain much, we must sacrifice much. It is the most basic principle of alchemy. Ow! Yeah, I mean, there's always that hope, Jay. Ooh, we get a boss door. And I actually do remember what boss this is. So I'm going to try a little bit of cheese. Hear me out, hear me out. Alright, we cheesing. We cheesing. I don't know if the old cheese will work, but we will find out. I love the boss music. We actually don't need the extra speed right now. We will take the unicorn. Just a quick second, folks. Nope, she does not care. So, canonically, Miriam uses a katana? I mean, it's damn near required, Jay. My dragon's bigger. That was stupid of me. That was really stupid. Alright, we're almost there. I should have taken that hit, I'm not even gonna lie. Ain't got shit on the original. Okay. So we got the ability. No, I don't know how useful that'll be. Before we go on, I should probably actually do a smart thing. Jay, sometimes I feel like I need to just start listening to just everything so I can get your references. Switch my shard back to pickpocket. Should also grab my spears back because they don't take as much magic. Hey, we got a Queen's Tail. Mahogany and silk. But there's a cow. Hey, Mappy. What do you think? Nope. Okay, I do agree with American Idiot. Recent events in anime have made me a little soured on it, but that's not the song's fault, nor even Green Day's fault. Nobody saw that. I feel like there might be a path upwards here. Nope. On this guy, huh? What do you think? This our new pet? Hey, we got the hot caves. This is some Castlevania-ass Castlevania music. Look, if he could, he might. Ooh, this place is not enjoyable. Hey, guys, I don't know if you noticed, volcanoes, generally not fun places to be. You know, that, just put that in your lessons with Dapper. So, in case you guys are wondering, because I was kind of thinking about it, when it comes to streaming Digimon, I will not be doing that. If y'all want to see Digimon being streamed, go check out Matthew's stream. She knows what she's doing a lot more in Digimon. And yeah, I'm not gonna take her audience from her. Here's another one. Don't stare at your chat while you're getting attacked by bees. Not that way. Ow! I don't even want your soul, I just want you to go away. That's a minute. Increases your stats as your HP decreases. Ow! Oh, okay, he left. Oh, good. Lava does not have hit does not have hit mercy sting stuff. Words hard, hot, fire bad. Thank God I got so much fish sticks. I mean, there's almost any game has a berserker style ability, you know. Also, in case anyone's wondering how I'm predicting these mimics, I'm actually not. You can tell because the mimics don't show up as chests on your minimap. Is that what I said? Let's see. Has a volcano erupted? The days are as dark as night. The skies are as red as blood. The very picture of hell. How long must this go on? Our crops are ruined, and a phenomenon is certain to have ill effect on the people as well. But perhaps this is opportune. A sign from God that the time for the ritual is nigh. The skies remain unchanged, and as expected, my superiors have called upon me to perform the ritual despite my friend's objections. His opinion carries little weight in the face of the guild's nearly unanimous support. I must away. The ritual must be performed 10 days hence, and I have many preparations ahead of me. Look, words are hard. Alright, we got a lava boss. Look at this thing! Hey, can you guys guess what power we're getting from this guy? Also, spears are worthless against him. Okay, is it just me, or does this guy kind of look like a Metroid boss? Easiest boss fight of my life. Get out of here. And now, Inversion. The most useful spell in the game. Simply put. Oh. Whee! Yeah, gravity is now a suggestion. Anyone ever play Gravity Rush? Warning, this will hurt your head. I'll try not to use it too much, but you kind of have to for a while. For anyone who knows Symphony of the Night, this is kind of a brilliant subversion, considering Symphony of the Night's old back path was an inverted castle. Hey, we got a diamond. That is very clearly a big wall. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Whee! That is such a cool ability. just like that, we found our way back here. How many songs do you guys think have been just completely ruined by memes? Oops. I forgot I didn't have my spears. This is when you start to notice that a lot of the designs are actually clever enough where they look just as good right side up as upside down. Give me your toes. Crap. Oh, we'll just take a shortcut. Did I kill any demons?
Have you... Here's what I've...
Yes.
Good. Have you learned? Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Sypha, Just, Richter. Now we're starting to get a lot of the names that people do recognize.
Got it. Here's what... He'll kill. Got it. Here's what... He'll kill.
I'll be real, I don't care.
Got it. Here's what I've turned... He'll kill, don't... Here's...
Okay, Sound of Silence is just good. No, we're not making the joke.
What are we transmuting this time?
I know I saw it said something new. Bunny Scar. That's adorable. And higher luck. Hell yeah, we'll take it.
Ooh, I like it. Pace your...
I have something new to offer. What are you looking to buy?
We're gonna grab a couple of ethers.
Is this right? Thank you.
Make sure all of our ingredients are stocked
Is this
up.
right? Many thanks. Is that thank you? Is many thanks.
I think we're pretty much good. Oh, the Crown of Creation. Oh.
Is this right? Then we have a deal.
We will take this Crown of Creation. The Garbo hat. Oh my god, how did I never see this?
Is this many thanks? Is this thank you?
Check your stores, folks.
Thank you.
Personally, I'm only a fan of the Disturbed cover. I think they owned it. And I know that's heresy to some people, but I do not care. Alright. So, first thing we're going to do, we have pretty much... Shut up, Mappy. I can see that. So, in case anyone's wondering, I am not going to be playing the Bloodstained side games on stream. I enjoy them for what they are, but I've never been a classic Castlevania fan. So they don't hit me in the right way. actually never knew Land of Confusion was a cover. For years. Yeah, if you fall off screen up, she will just automatically invert it back. Miriam has a sense of self-preservation. Oh. I didn't know I could come back here as soon as... Get out of here. Oh, the captain's quarters, huh? And then we have one hidden room here, and then we'll be done with this area. Honestly, music's another thing I need to just sit down and commit time to. No? There it is. Yes, boy. Give me just a minute, okay? We will finish clearing out the ship, and then I will feed the little demon. See, I don't even know Love Buzz at all. Which, considering I had a bug aesthetic for a while, is pretty impressive. This is my favorite thing about Metroidvanias, is going back to like the very first area of the game with endgame stuff. Alright, so there's a lot of areas that we need to cover with Inversion. I think the cathedral's going to be our best bet first, and we need to stop by Todd too. So I will head there, take our break, and we will hopefully find what I'm looking for. So, actually, you know what? First, Ollie, you're our fashion guru. What colors should we look at this time? Think we should match our new bunny scarf? Go with pink and white?
So, miss.
Something long to go with this hat. You know what? Her original hair, actually, or this hair, really goes well with like the witch hat style.
The look. Where?
Ow. Oh, that is blinding. No, thank you. Something like that. A little more of a red tint to match the scarf, I think. Trying to match the scarf, but I'm afraid I can't quite get that. That'll do. gorgeous. Atta girl, Miriam. Alright. We will be right... we will be right back. I will leave you guys with a little more 8th Ave. And... yeah, I'm going to feed the little demons. So... stick around, folks. We'll be back. There is something about hearing effectively diss tracks between people like the Beatles that just tickles me to no end. Alright, YouTube, you need to go to sleep. Go away. We don't need you anymore. Because like when you think like Jay said, when you think of beef between artists, you think of rappers, you think of just the hardest stuff you've ever heard in your life, and then it's just nah. The Beatles had beef. Oh, we're in a good place. Oh, I didn't know we never got Yamon. Riga Storm Air! That's actually a really strong one. Up we go. Pretty sure we still can't actually get up here. Yeah. Hey, Ranter. Welcome back, my friend. YouTube giving you shit. Well, more than that, Jay, it's also just the idea of, when you think of Beatles, you think of the most just happy, chill music. So imagining that as a diss track. Yeah, Whee! Ah, don't worry, man. At no point are you required to be here, you know? I appreciate every second that you decide to spend. I mean, personally, I think of Maxwell's Silver Hammer, but that's because that's the only one I've actually really heard. Like I warned you guys, this will mess with your head a bit if you're we pogo. We go all the way to the top. Yeah. Sorry, Ranter, man. I would love to say that I won't do it, but it's so necessary. The only thing I can really think to do is make the actual gameplay a little smaller. And we got another Silver Knight. Actually, I wonder. Hey! I don't think I ever knew about that one. I mean, at least y'all don't have this full screen, you know? Yeah. Sorry, man. Like I said, I would stop if I could. But thankfully, we should be out of the area where we need to invert a lot, but we're still gonna be doing quite a bit of it. Because it becomes very necessary for a lot of areas. Maybe? I've always heard prog rock was not ideal. Shit. Honestly, At this point, Ranter, I would almost recommend popping out the chat and just leaving just that up so that they can tell you when... Well, I mean, I'll tell you. But when we're done, when we're past a lot of the inversion. Okay, I do kind of like Rush from what I know of them. Alright, we're going to go over to this area right here, and we're going to see what we can do. One more inversion for a little bit. I feel like genre, and this is going to sound really, really pretentious, I feel like genre isn't the best way to define my music taste, just because it's so eclectic, you know? I like rock, I like rap, but I don't like it because it's rock or rap, I just like those songs, you know? Frick. Oh, that thing gives witches? God. No, no worries. You don't gotta apologize for talking in my chat. That's what it's there for. Probably would help if I didn't just walk directly into an Iron Maiden. Alright. Oh! We're not going there. Oh, wait! Yes, we are! Okay, I remember now. I remember now. We are going to invert just to make sure I can get this, but I do remember where I need to go. There we go. We're going to Waystone back, which does not fix the inversion. I feel like, if we're talking about Iron Maiden songs, Fear of the Dark is one minor buffering. Anybody else getting that? So I'm not seeing drop frames, 0%, still 2700 kbs. I'll terminate. No, that's the boss. We don't need to go there. We need to... Yes! Weird. Wish I could help you guys on that. Sounds like it's just YouTube in general. Because OBS is saying that it's fine. Ow! I actually do have a reason for being back here. Don't worry, folks. Y'all know I'd never waste your time. So, we notice up here, if we go back to this boss arena, we have an area that we need to invert to get to, which gives us the Valkyrie dress, which I believe is the best armor in the game. And it's one of the few that actually changes our style. Look at her. But that's not what we're looking for. Oh no. Hit me with it, man. Hit me with it. How do I get up there? Hun, my head still isn't up to doing the big snorts. All right, my head will literally explode. Nobody wants that. As if this inversion isn't doing it enough as is. But at least the screen's kind of pulled out. Actually, ooh, there's an idea. Maybe that'll help. Take off my unicorn ring and let's get my bird's eye view. Which would be... Yeah, that's my girl. Sorry. There, if we zoom it out more, maybe the inversion won't be as dizzying. We sadly got to walk all the way down. I know I could have just dropped, but we need that. We need the map completion. So we do what we must. Can I please? Thank you. I was gonna calibrate RGBs, but then I was high. Now it's got a virus, and I know why. Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. You're a genius, Ranter. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. We head all the way past the tower, invert here. Here we go. That's what we want to see. Invert again. And that does not get us where we want to go. Shit. We're in the right area. We essentially, if you look up, right above here, you see there's those spikes. That's what we want. I don't remember how to get there, though. Yeah, I'm sorry, baby. I gotta be mean on that. Your mic is hot garbage. We need to get you a good mic. Maybe if we try this side? There we go, that did it. So, the Aegis plate. This is going to be our best friend. Immune makes you nullifies all damage from traps and hazardous environments. In our case, we are immune to spikes. Anything else? I can go in there and hit the inversion and get those two, so we'll do that right quick. Wait for the elevator. The OS dub reviews? Can't say I am, right? What's that then? Ow! Okay, we are in a bad place. We're getting the hell out of here. Okay, I'm sorry. When I see Paul Revere in the context of music, I can't help but think of Beastie Boys. %, everybody. We are almost done. What? You don't like Beastie Boys, Jay? What's a little horse? Okay. No, Matt did a reaction. I started to edit it, but the audio quality... I was being a bit of a perfectionist with the video quality, but the audio quality was just... I couldn't. I'm sorry, baby. Birds. Oops. I was just trying to pose. I wasn't trying to turn it back over. Yeah, that too. Alright, now that we have the Aegis Breaker, we head all the way back up. We're just going to stay upside down for a second. It's not even... Okay. Move this aside, and now we can get past this. Head over here just to fill it out. I mean, I personally use a Yeti myself. Oh, no, Snowball, not a Yeti. But I do see where she's coming from, where there's only so much she wants to do. Although, and Rancher, I don't know if you were here when we discussed it last time. I'm trying to talk Matthew into doing speed paints. So where she just draws on stream, and we'll actually record the process and speed it up. Got a new hat. Looks good. Weaker though. Man, I miss APB. Here we go, the Oriental Sorcery Lab. If I'm right, we should be mostly done with inversion. There might be one or two more spots I need to use it here. Well, I know, but you stream the actual painting, and then I speed it up and make you a speed paint. Don't worry, hon. I don't think that speed painters do it that fast. Also, I have no idea how to get down there. Oh, this room. Alright, we're gonna come back to that room because I don't want to do it. Miriam, it's a monkey. Kill it. Thank you. Make like Frieza. Destroy the monkeys. You know what she said last time? She said that she didn't think that she was good enough, that she was an expert enough to do it. She didn't think anyone would want to hear about her doing art. Swear to God, woman. I'm gonna get arrested for domestic one of these days. I'm gonna beat you live on stream.
Scrumptious.
So, why do I hate this room? You see these gates here? They kind of look like, yeah, they are Torii gates. You head through, you teleport. Head through the same way, you teleport back. Go through the opposite path, and it's a different teleport. I hate this place. Yes, YouTube, that is, I am actually, unironically, referring to fighting games. Like, just some, in games, don't worry. I would never harm my wife, and she's also a farmer's daughter. She could probably kick my ass. And I say that with the greatest of love. Actually, I'll just do it in Digimon. You're streaming it. Like I said, I hate this room a lot. I guarantee you this woman has full servers of people who would love to see it, but she's being stubborn. Sorry if I'm quiet, you guys. I'm just trying to wrap my head around this place. Like I said, I cannot stand it. Okay, there it is. Found it. Alright, we're out. This is the second game I played in 2 days that has kind of a forced stealth segment. Because these things will alert every ninja in the area. Teleport room, that's good. You know what? We're gonna take a quick teleport just to, oh my, I'm sorry. Base. What do you mean, like, scaly husband, like catty wife, huh? I'll accept my greatness when it comes. It just never does. Now, where am I simulator, huh? So, fun fact, a lot of PNG tubers, VTubers, etc., will have lore behind them, and they'll try and do a thing. I was actually debating doing that for Kav'Voth here. The idea that I had, which kind of played into the way that the dragon's design is meant to represent everything that I love, right? The horns come from Behemoth, so Final Fantasy. The light on the arms are from Midna, Zelda, and Midna more specifically. The tail is from Malzeno and Monster Hunter. Stuff like that. The wings kind of are inspired by Devil May Cry. So the idea that I was going to have was that Kav'Voth was originally like some kind, like an overlord that was leading the fight against humanity. Wow, that's a glitch. That was a mistake. And he had originally been sent into essentially the realm of dreams and imagination. An infinite prison. And it was through the internet, through the collective unconsciousness of the internet, that he was able to manifest And the whole reason that I'd be streaming would be to try and gather up enough followers to free myself. The running gag that I had planned originally was going to be essentially this arrogant, egotistical prick that wasn't that good. The gag then being, you know, I'm sitting here talking about how amazing I am while just getting my absolute shit handed to me. And instead of acknowledging it, it would have been, this is a mimic, you can tell by the absolute lack of a sign on the map. Anyway. So, yeah, the bit being like, and play into it, lean into it as a gag, don't get me wrong. Where it's just like, wait, hold on, I'm supposed to be the absolute best in the world at everything ever. I am... Why aren't people just letting me win? I am their leader, I am their lord! And just this constant... It's the... If anyone's played Helltaker, it was the idea of Lucifer saying, I'm the goddamn queen of hell, why does nobody listen to me? Just making fun of the patheticness, basically. I decided against it just because I didn't want to be in character all the time. And if there's one thing I hate more than people who don't do, you know, who don't do anything with lore like that, it's people who come up with lore, make it into their character, and then don't stick with it. Which I understand why they don't. If you know anything about streamers, you'll be familiar with streamers who will, yeah, who they want to talk about their real life, you know? And I get that, but it really, it's like you have this lore of you to not talk about anyone in particular, but if you know, you know. You know, oh, I'm this Reaper or something, and I grew up in the afterworld, in the other world, and this, that, and the other. But I also, hey, remember when I used to work at this restaurant? And it's like, do you want your lore or not? So I feel like you need to make a decision on that, and that's just me talking as a probably autistic piece of shit. But, I don't know. I feel like I'm overthinking that, as usual. Oh, come on. You cannot tell me there's no save point. Oh, I am Ollie. I will not accept discussion on that. I am... But don't worry, that's more of a joke. By the way, look at the graphic style of this. Every time you take damage, blood on the... Oh, I love it. No self-hate, just self-deprecation. For fun. Yeah, exactly. I would have been, you know, it would have been greetings, supplicants. But I said I didn't have it. The ritual is tomorrow, but we have a problem. One of the children we selected, Miriam, has fallen into a deep slumber, and her crystal, which accounts for half of the catalyst we intended to use, has lost its power. I suspect my friend, but it matters not. The ritual chances of success have waned, but we will find a way. While Spell did not come, the summoning was a triumphant success. Demons have flooded into our world, proving the validity of the guild's beliefs and the necessity of our presence. However, I never imagined it would lead to such a catastrophe. Was I foolish to heed my superiors so blindly? But what's done is done. Hey, love save points. So, y'all recognize this arena?
I've been waiting for you, Miriam.
The Shardbinders should be struck from existence. Is that it?
Correct. But I am here to test you, not end you.
I have no quarrel with you, Zangetsu.
Perhaps not. But carnage is the language I speak. If we are to come to an understanding, this is how we do it. Now, fight as if your life depended on it.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to kick his ass again. But we are significantly stronger than last time. And arguably, more skilled. Break. Kinda locked in, y'all, so apologies for the silence. I wanted one medal in this run, I really do. Shit! Alright. Well, I don't have to stay as locked in now. I love him. I'm sorry. I know he's edgy as hell, but I kind of love him. He's going full power now, so different elements. Also, it's hard to call him an edgelord when I've got the sword screaming, "Die!" Also, last time, we, while I was on, I believe it was actually while I was grinding, we picked up... Oh! That's nice, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. We picked up a little toy. I could have sworn I had it. Oh, gauge glasses. So, he still has 2,500 health left, but rapidly dropping as we see. I actually like how this displays health. Rather than showing like a gauge or counting up, it counts down, you know? But we are going to go back to our Fuda talisman so he can't beat our ass nearly as quickly. Nope. Yeah, this is actually a really good fight, in my opinion. I am out of healing? Uh-oh. I thought I had more fish sticks. Shit, I forgot to get that. That's it, then. I really don't think I can take him now. Yep.
A shame. So the burden falls on me after all.
He is so edgy. So we are going to take a quick moment to head back and stock up. I thought I had more healing. He's not that tough, though.
Sting, what
boy's a pizza cutter. All edge, no point.
I'll go with this. Great.
In my experience, Miriam tends to like sweets more, so we're gonna try and focus down sweets.
Great. I'll go with this. Great.
have any... Yeah, we can make potions.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
There, all done.
I'll go with this.
Do what we can. Demon horns. I need 2 demon horns. I'll probably have that after stream.
Pace yourself out there.
I have something new. What are you looking to buy?
We'll grab some more food.
Is
Also,
many thanks.
pop up our
Is many
ingredients.
thanks. Is this can I is thank you. Is thank you.
Let's see. Here we are.
Is
Max
this
out our
thank
weight
you?
stones as usual.
Is this many thanks? Is then we have a deal. Is then we have a deal. Is many thanks. Is thank you.
Spending all this money on food.
Is then we have a deal.
There we go. Yeah, I don't hate super edgy characters like that. I'm trying to think. Hun, how many of my characters would you? Well, now that I think about it, I can think of a few pretty edgy characters. We are just gonna damage boost. We are not fighting. Just because we know there's a save room in the way. Oh, hello. I feel like you can, like, I am of the belief that you can make any kind of character good. Sal. I don't remember Sal. A character meant to be edgy but better written. I know there's Zephyr, but... Or Zeal, rather. Oh, that's who you meant. Okay, yeah, yeah. Well, that was quick. Yeah, Zeal. It's Z-E-A-L, for the record. I never leveled up maces. Well, it's a real word, baby. Oh, how I thought that'd connect. No, you don't. Honestly, the best way to beat him, if anyone decides to play this later, the best way to take on Zangetsu is to actually counter him. Use a katana against him and use the parry use the parry ability. A lot of his attacks are very well telegraphed. Also take the time to grind up. Ow! Okay, that I gotta give myself credit. That dodge is pretty slick. We got him. I think he has one more phase after this. But I don't recall what. I think he just starts randomly switching between phases. Hey, I was wrong.
Enough. How do you expect me to fight as if my life depends on it when you are clearly not?
You could tell.
With your skill, you could have destroyed me in a heartbeat.
I have a gift for you.
He's given us his sword.
What are you doing?
My sword. The Zangetsuto. I came to England in pursuit of a demon named Gremory. Only by that blade may she be cut down.
Now, Gremory, we might recognize the name. Gremory is the demon attached to Jabel.
Gremory?
Oh, well.
That's the demon that attends Jebel.
I've tried making contact with Gremory, but I have yet to cross paths with her even once.
You think she's avoiding you?
She must be. And surely you have noticed that man you're after, Jebel? Gremory is controlling him. But her hold on him is not absolute. Perhaps you have seen signs. A moment of weakness. A diminishing of his resolve.
Yes. When I faced him on the galleon.
Good. That means your ties to Jebel are still stronger than Gremory's, and she knows it. Which means she will not allow Jebel to be alone with you. When she appears, use that blade and cut her down.
But wait, why not come with me and do it yourself?
Because if she fears me more than she fears relinquishing Jebel, then we risk losing her. I will have my vengeance on her. Even if it means parting with the sword. And there is something else I need to clear up while you deal with Gremory.
All right. I will finish what you started.
What I started. I am certain you will.
All right. We made a new edgy friend. So his katana, actually really good. About the same power as the weapon I'm currently using.
Die! Die!
I'm trying to remember if I think it has a unique ability. Let's check my techniques. The helm splitter. Nope. But so let me ask you guys, should we see the bad ending real quick? Get the bad ending and then start the process for the good ending. Because we're not going to finish the game tonight. What do you guys think? If you remember the Castlevania, like, there's a whole different region to go on for. You know what? What the hell? We got time. Let's do it. So we will take my stick. Not that. That. I am having an immediate blank out moment. So save again. Still don't know how to get through that. So let's go deal with him.
What took you so long? Well, now that you've tasted the
We already know.
Next time, obey.
Answer my call!
In case it wasn't obvious, Jeeble's a bit of a klutz. And we got the Jeeble medal.
Forgive me.
We literally just no-hit him.
You did the right thing, Miriam. Thank you.
But was it the right thing? With that many shards bound to you, you will be all too easy to possess.
Game over. I actually forgot it was like that. In case you're wondering why I got the achievement for that, despite having beaten the game before. I mean, as proven right here. There was an issue when they added achievements that for some reason not all of them popped.
Take that!
So, that's what happens if we just kill him. Apparently we get possessed. Now we don't want that. So let's go ahead. I don't know if you guys noticed. When we killed him, the moon started glowing red. I don't remember when we need to do it, so let me try it now, just to see. Oh, shoot. Sorry. There we go. It did it again. Thank you for the catch. Give me just a quick second. Yeah, for some reason... Oh, that's not the right button. For some reason, every time I restart the game, it defaults to full screen, and I don't even realize it half the time. Which is weird, because you guys saw me set it to windowed. Come on, where are you? There you are, transform. Thank you guys for catching it. Apologies for... Yeah, I don't know why this keeps doing that. Hopefully they fix that. So let's grab our Zangetsu. Fuck. As you notice, there goes the moon. Although I am admittedly being a little bit of a bitch here. And it just resized again. Caught it this time. I want my medal. So I'm going to give it one more shot and try and get the medal. Just because I'm being a stubborn little ass about it. I'm not doing it again. Once again, we notice the moon is turned red. So,
At last, the Liber Logaeth is mine!
Think again.
I want that medal. I'm so upset. I want that medal.
Miriam, I've missed you.
I knew you were in there. I knew it.
You kept your promise. Thank you.
What's going on? No, the corruption shouldn't spread this fast.
It's better this way. The world can be...
Yeah, he still does die.
But this castle, we can't allow it to.
Shh, I know I'll destroy it. But you're going to live, Jeeble.
I'm glad. Good to see you smile. One last...
Jeeble! Jeeble!
Not even his fault.
Shouldn't have come to this, my friend.
Are you ready, Johannes?
I am if you are.
Yes. I have a new promise to keep.
If you plan to destroy the castle, you won't be able to do it without the Liber Logaeth.
Then I need to track down Alfred.
Gremory will be after him too. Tracking Gremory might be faster.
The moon, you mean? I'll try it.
I want my medal. I want my medal. I want my medal. I'm not going to restart. I'm not going to refight him. I'm going to do the save. But I want my medal. So, I'm not going to beat around the bush. We know where she is. We've actually seen her. If you guys remember... Take care, Jay. Sleep well, man. Though, I can see that argument, Ollie. I really can. So y'all might remember, we saw a big open hallway with a beautiful view of the moon. I shouted it out, even. So let's head right back there. I'm not even gonna waste you guys' time. Go. We will invert just because we need to. I want to get this treasure. I don't know what it is, but a black belt. Hang on. Okay, I'm making a wrong turn somewhere. So I'm checking the map and I'm... Yeah, this is wrong. Hold on. Sorry guys, my sense of direction's acting up again. I'm certain it's through here, though. I made a mental note. Hey, pork cutlet. That's a new food. Oh, right. Okay, okay. I remember now. We'll go ahead and take the chariot back to the other side. Up here. Now this room is entirely red. In case it wasn't obvious.
Curse you.
We follow. Into the den of the demons. Now, you might notice something about this area. It's large. Oh, hey, Alfred.
Alfred!
The book?
The Liber Logaeth? What about it?
She stole it.
I brought your apprentice like you... What happened here?
Master, who did this to you?
Thank you, Zangetsu. Johannes, I must beg a boon of you.
What? All right.
Miriam, we need to talk.
Yes. I thought Alfred was our enemy.
Dominique seemed so keen on pitting me against the old alchemist that I decided to have a word with him after you and I fought. And unfortunately, he confirmed my suspicion.
Which is?
Dominique has been manipulating us this whole time. I'm not certain
So
why.
remember I mentioned when we watched the Bloodstained 2 trailer, that the church being involved was interesting? This is why. Dominique is our enemy.
Wait, what?
If she had wanted to deal with this mess in an expedient manner, she would have sent you and me to deal with Jebel together. But instead, she divided our strength and insisted I chase after Alfred. It didn't make any sense. Alfred was never trying to get in our way.
I'm not sure about you, but he got in my way.
You misunderstand. All he wanted was to keep you as far away from the castle as possible.
Why?
Because you were the most attuned.
Attuned to what?
Of all the humans transplanted with Crystal, you had the greatest ability to wield the demon's power. Alfred feared you would be used.
Then why didn't he say so?
Would you have believed him? Dominique had already won over you and Johannes both, and even if you
It is
had
a good
been
point.
inclined to listen, he knew you too well to think that you would back down.
I suppose I wouldn't have. What do you think Dominique is plotting?
As I said, I know not. We will just have to find her. And ask her.
Miriam, the Master wants to talk to you.
Yeah, Alfred is not a bad guy, he's just kind of a brat.
Miriam, forgive me for dragging you into all this. I am responsible for all your misfortunes. I hope you can find it in your heart to...
Alfred?
He must have known he would not leave here alive. We can grieve later. Right now, we need to put an end to all this, or his death will mean nothing.
You're right.
Okay, and I kind of mentioned this a little bit last stream. This might verge a little bit into political. I don't mean it to. I mean it more as an artist point of view. This is how you make a strong woman. Alright, she's not afraid to show emotion when she needs to. But she knows when to pack it up, put it aside, and deal. Not that she doesn't feel.
Johannes.
She just knows when to
He explained everything to you.
Yes. I know what I need to do.
Then let us begin. First, Gremory. She can't be far. But her mastery of subspace allows her to move about freely.
In other words, she's likely to slip away again.
I have a way of stopping her from leaving. She knows I have given up the Zangetsuto, and will spring at me then. Believing me powerless, that is when you strike. I will go on ahead. Join me as soon as you think you are ready.
I can't do much of anything until you get back the Liber Logaeth. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. But for now, this is in your hands, Miriam. Be safe.
I will, Johannes.
I'll be in the village if you need me.
But yeah, this is essentially part of the map we've already been to, but everything is massive. Everything. Right now, our goal is to find a save game, so. There's another door here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, even the most basic enemies in the game are now a threat. This is where our dragon becomes very helpful. Yeah, more than treasure, we need the save point. Oh god, this guy. He's actually friendly. His whole deal...
Can you keep up?
...is he wants to race. Yeah, and we lost. We'll deal with him another time. Yeah, anyone ever play Mario 3? Nothing this way. Ow! Alright, screw it.
Scrumptious. Scrumptious.
Yep. Honey, I shrunk the Miriam. I actually really like this reuse of assets, is that we're in an area we've already been to. It's just fucking massive. We will invert just because it's easier to get past them. And hey, remember this guy? He was a boss once. So that's the kind of zone we're in. Actually heard it. Trust me, as much as running past all this treasure drives me insane. I would love to get the Abyssal Dragon sold, just because it's dragon. But that's a matter for some off-screen grinding. And I won't keep you guys extra tonight if I can't find a save or a teleport. Jeez. Or a teleport soon. We'll just teleport out. 2 months have passed. The church has vanquished the demons, but too much human life is lost. Once it was found that we had a hand in the affair, my superiors were executed and the guild left crippled. Alchemy's principle held. We sacrificed everything and gained just as much misery. Only by some miracle was my life spared. Jeeble did not die in the ritual. He's here, flanked by demons. He delivers judgment on the alchemists. My own punishment has come, and it'll be far worse than the others. To the shardbinders who died at my hands, forgive me. And to my dear friend Alfred, I should have listened. God have mercy on me. So Alfred was the one that was trying to speak mercy. Alfred didn't want this. Oh, it's this guy. We're not going here. There we go. So, I think I'm going to wrap up a little early tonight, just because it's a pretty natural stopping point. Yeah. But, so this weekend, I do intend to try and get the 2 story missions that I wanted to share with you guys in XCOM ready. And next week, we will try and finish up Bloodstained. Since we're right at the end, you know. We might not come back to Shadowrun depending on how long the Bloodstained boss takes, or how long the end of Bloodstained takes. So, but that'll be next week. If you guys are still in the mood for some... Let me actually make sure I get this. If you guys are still in the mood for some gaming, I want to recommend you guys head over to Hiro Akane. She is a Japanese speaking, but she also does speaks English streamer. Very great, very good talent. Very adorable to watch. She is playing Night Rain right now. And she's quite good, actually. She's pretty damn good. So, if you guys want more gameplay, go check her out. The link is in the chat. Tell her Dapper sent you. But in any case, have a good weekend, everybody. Take care, and remember what I said about mental health. Lads, it's never wrong to seek it. That goes for ladies, too. Don't get me wrong. But, yeah. So, thank you, everyone, for coming. I appreciate every minute you spend with me. Time is a resource that cannot be gotten back, and you choose to spend it with me, and that means the world to me. And that time is mine now, and you can't have it back. Have a good weekend, everybody.